Hey there, welcome back to my channel. This is Living to Learn. Thanks so much for watching the video today. I really appreciate your time. I just want to say before I get started, if you enjoy this video, if you like this content, if you have found this valuable, please subscribe to my channel. Also consider sharing this video with someone. Hit the thumbs up button, leave me a comment, leave me a suggestion, whatever you feel like you want to leave. That's no problem. But I do appreciate you taking the time to watch today. Also, in the description of the video, you're going to find my Instagram and TikTok handle at Live to Learn Coaching. There you can follow me for more content, but it'll also give you the opportunity to reach out to me directly if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, if there's anything that you'd like me to cover on here, a topic, a subject, or maybe you just want to hear my 2 cents on something. I'd be happy to hear from you. Last but not least, within the description of the video, you will find 3 opportunities to donate financially to my channel. That just helps me continue to keep going, remain consistent in doing this, which is a passion of mine and something that I love. But those financial donations, they definitely go a long way. And for those of you that have already contributed financially to my channel, I just want to say thank you. You're one of the reasons I'm still able to do this. So thanks so much. Now let's get started. We talked about being thankful last week in the spirit of Thanksgiving. Okay, I understand not everyone celebrates that holiday. I understand not everyone wants to give recognition to it because of, the atrocities that occurred when this country was founded. I totally respect that. What I was focusing more on was just the spirit of being thankful, which I think is something that's going to be beneficial to us. And it is a choice that we have to make. And what that does, talking about being thankful and some of the positive things, right? Like more happiness, less stress, some of the positive results of being thankful. What I want to do is I want to use those to kind of segue into what I'm going to talk about this week. And it's something that's it's probably not as warm and fuzzy as being grateful or being thankful. But in my opinion, it's definitely something that yields its own positive results. When, again, at the end of the day, this is our choice, when we choose to accept it. And I'm talking about accountability. Accountability, what this means, okay, accountability, responsibility, those 2 words sound the same. Why? Because they are inseparable. What accountability means is you're taking responsibility for 2 things, okay? Your actions and your decisions. Now, that sounds simple enough. However, as we know, it can sometimes be very hard to own our actions and our decisions. Why? Because there are times when we think and we are sure and we assure ourselves that my actions and my decisions they're not entirely mine. They're not entirely my responsibility. This happened to me, or this person said this to me, or they did this to me. So it's not really on me. Now I want to give you some time to think about that. And I want you to think through that. If that's your thought process. Because I've told you this before, on this channel, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to tell you, hey, stop thinking like that. You're wrong for that. I don't know what you've been through. Perhaps it's easier for someone like myself to sign up for accountability. Like, hey, you're right. Hey, this makes sense. I'm responsible for my actions and my decisions at the end of the day. But perhaps you are thinking, wait a minute, coach. You don't know me. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what was done to me that I had no control over. I didn't ask for. And now as a result, this is where my mind, my emotions, this is where my life is. So don't sit here and tell me that I'm responsible. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know you. I don't understand. Let me read something. I wasn't sure I wanted to do this, but I think it makes sense for me to read this. This is from an excerpt of a book that I'm reading right now. It's called Fearless by Choice. And this is written by an author. Her name is Monica Guzman. She's a coach, she's a speaker, and really just has an incredible story. Just an awesome individual to support. So make sure you buy this book if you want to support someone who's doing something great. Fearless by Choice, Monica Guzman. Here's what she writes. If you want to be fearless, you must understand the concept of accountability. Not my words here, okay? This is Monica. Accountability tells me, to take responsibility for every decision you make, every action you take, and every feeling you have. Let me read that again. Accountability tells you to take responsibility for every decision you make, every action you take, and every feeling you have. That's right. You are in control. Not your manager, not your ex-wife, not your mother, not your in-laws, and certainly not your past traumas. That is Monica. That's her challenge to us. Do we want to be fearless? See, because whatever we're wrapped up in, whatever has us fearful and has us afraid of saying, you know what, I actually am responsible for these things. Perhaps what we're really looking for is found in that accountability. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. Because I want to see your life improve. I want to see you get better. Just like I want to see it from myself. So remember, accountability, we're taking responsibility for two things. This is not a long video, so watch it again if you need to. Two things we're taking responsibility for: our actions and our decisions. And I leave you with that. And I just want to say once again, I'm not here to judge, but perhaps plant a seed that might get you to start thinking that perhaps what I really need is on the other side, amongst that group of things that I have on my list as just never gonna happen. I'll never do that. Just maybe. I'm just saying, just maybe. What you're looking for is in the place that you refuse to look at. You refuse to even consider these things. And I'm not telling you that you have to, but what could come about when we take accountability, when we decide that we are, no matter what's happened, no matter what we've gone through, we are at the end of the day responsible for two things: our actions and our decisions. I'll leave you with that. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe. Share this video if you think there's someone out there that would benefit from it. And once again, I appreciate your support. Have a great one.